In the swirling mists of the in-between, where dreams bled into reality and vice versa, lived Delancey and Ethan. Unmoored from the constraints of time and space, their souls met in a dreamscape unlike any other. Lush meadows painted in moonlight stretched as far as the eye could see, dotted with fantastical flowers that bloomed melodies instead of petals. Laughter echoed through the air, carried on the backs of luminous butterflies with iridescent wings. Delancey, with hair like spun moonlight and eyes that mirrored the stardust scattered across the inky sky, was a weaver of dreams. Her nimble fingers danced through the ethereal threads of the dreamscape, crafting fantastical landscapes and whimsical creatures for her own amusement. Ethan, his laughter a cascade of wind chimes, was a sculptor of emotions. He molded the very essence of joy, sorrow, wonder, and fear, breathing life into Delancey's dreamscapes. Together, they were the architects of their own paradise. Delancey would weave a scene of a crystal palace shimmering on a cloud bank, and Ethan would imbue it with a sense of childlike awe. She'd conjure a playful race through a forest of giggling trees, and he'd fill it with the exhilarating rush of adrenaline. Their creations were a kaleidoscope of emotions and sensations, a testament to the perfect harmony of their souls. But amidst the boundless joy, a question flickered in the back of their minds. Were they always destined to be here, in this self-contained dreamscape, or was there something more? One night, as they lay nestled amongst the petals of a giant moonflower, bathed in its silvery glow, Delancey voiced the question that had been gnawing at her. "Do you ever wonder if there's something beyond this place?" she asked, her voice a mere whisper. Ethan, his gaze fixed on the endless expanse of the dreamscape, replied, "Sometimes. But this is all we've ever known. This is our forever." A pang of longing echoed in Delancey's heart. But what if there's another world, another existence, where our souls can intertwine not just in dreams, but in reality? The question hung heavy in the air, a seed of doubt sown in their perfect world. The following days were tinged with a newfound melancholy. The vibrant colors of the dreamscape seemed to lose their luster, the laughter a little less carefree. The question of a life beyond the in-between gnawed at them both. One starlit night, as Delancey sat by a shimmering stream, tears tracing sparkling paths down her cheeks, a shooting star streaked across the inky canvas of the sky. With a burst of light, it split into two, each fragment tracing a separate arc before disappearing into the distance. A strange sense of hope bloomed in Delancey's chest. "Ethan, look," she cried, her voice filled with newfound excitement. Ethan rushed to her side, his eyes following the trail of the fragmented shooting star. A knowing smile spread across his face. "Do you think," he began, his voice trailing off. Delancey's eyes shone with unshed tears. "I think it's our chance," she whispered, a tremor of hope in her voice. With a shared look of determination, they set about weaving a new dreamscape, unlike any they had created before. It was a dreamscape filled with swirling colors, an ever-shifting labyrinth of possibilities. Hand in hand, they stepped into the portal, their hearts pounding with a mixture of fear and anticipation. They awoke to a gasp, sunlight streaming through a window. Delancey found herself lying in a bed of soft feathers, the scent of honeysuckle heavy in the air. Disoriented, she sat up, her gaze falling on a figure sprawled on the floor beside the bed. It was Ethan, his eyes squeezed shut, a grimace etched on his face. With a jolt, he sat up, mirroring her own bewildered expression. They were in a room, a simple yet comfortable room, unlike anything they had ever seen in the in-between. A wave of emotions washed over Delancey, confusion, wonder, and a strange sense of familiarity, a feeling of being home. As their eyes met, a spark ignited, a recognition that transcended words. They were no longer just dream architects, they were two souls, forever intertwined, ready to embark on a new adventure, together. The question of whether they were soulmates was no longer a question, it was a truth etched into their very beings. Their journey in this new world, a world filled with challenges and joys, had just begun. But one thing was certain, no matter what obstacles they faced, they would face them together, their bond forged in the fires of the in-between, a testament to the enduring power of soulmates.